Good day, good honourable friends, is how they greet each other in the UK Parliament. And I feel like it's a nice way. Sorry, my hair. It's a nice way of greeting friends. Good honourable. Good day, good honourable friends. That's how you say it in Australian. I have washed my hair, and when I wash my hair, it becomes super flopsy and a bit all over the place. Now, I have also gone to the moors. I live right by Dartmoor in Devon, and you may have already seen just in a little preview that it was windy. So my hair is a little woo, it's a little ha, it's a little hoo. Check it out. There are my nice blurry light, twinkly lights, which I wanted to have just right behind me, but they're too high, and I can't hang them lower because then they'd be in front of my stuff that I need to use. But anyway, you saw the twinkly lights. I love twinkly lights. They're my favorite thing in the world, one of the most favorite things. So I have them. I try to have them everywhere, even when it's not Christmas. So, how have you been? I am coming out of a bit of a dark patch. The state of the world, my friends, and other things. Perimenopause is really having it's really wreaking havoc. It's wreaking havoc. It's wreaking havoc in my life. And so I look how beautiful my necklace is. It's a new necklace. It's so bright. Yes, I have come out. I have been in a little bit of a dark patch, and there's many reasons. This is something I've been dealing with throughout my life, and I decided to. I've always shared openly, by the way. I have been an open book about many of the things that have happened to me in my life. And also I do this partially. I share this partially because I think it's important we talk about mental health and all sorts of health. And I think it creates connection and a possibility for others to help others know that it's okay to talk about these sorts of things. It's really important it's talked about. And also I find that it creates healing and connection for me. So when I discuss my stuff, I was going to say my sniz. If I discuss my sniz with you, then it helps me heal. So externalize. There's a beautiful poem by, I don't know who it was by actually, but it said something about, having to externalize the pain through art and everything so that it doesn't stay inside of you. So that's another reason why I share it. And also, I'm only really able to share it once I'm really out of it, or mostly out of it. It's hard to share when you're in it, particularly with deep depression. So I've come out of it, and I am here with a new video that I'm excited about. Yay! So today, I'm doing an art journal entry that kind of counts a little bit towards my Finish a Journal series. Well, the light also reflects it a bit much. Sort of counts. Sorry, you can't hear me now. It sort of counts as an episode for my series, Finish a Journal, but it's not been done in the journal that it was meant to be in, so it doesn't entirely count. But I feel like it sort of counts, but also sort of not. So, does it matter if it's part of a series? Not really. I don't think so, but I have it in my head that I've started series and I must follow through with them. I have done 5 hours in my owl series, and I have done about maybe even like 10 or 11 episodes for Finish a Journal, which I think is great. But the point is, I still haven't finished a journal ever since I started this. So I'm wondering if I might be the kind of person that never actually finishes a journal. Could be. And I might just need to accept that fully. Hey, what a novel idea. So, I am sharing with you how I made this journal page, and this journal page was a way to work through my issues, my stuff, and with it I wrote a poem, which I would like to read out to you and share with you as well. When I'm really in a kind of difficult mental health space and I don't know how to, or it's hard to really explain it verbally, I try poetry, and I am not a poet in any way whatsoever. As in, I'm not trained poet. I don't know anything about poetry. I like poetry, some of it. But when I write poetry, it is usually because I'm trying to excavate whatever hot, heavy, difficult something I'm dealing with. And so sometimes here and there, I write poetry. It's not very often, luckily, because usually I only write poetry when I'm really, really down. And clearly, if I don't write it very often, it means I'm not very, very down very often, which is a progress and success. So I'm going to share the poem with you. Maybe it might resonate. My poems are really quite abstract, a little bit confusing and contradictory, which is how I like them. Much like with my art, I like everything to be a little bit mysterious and kind of confusing, so that it has that I'm confused moment, and that, I don't know, I like stimulating my right brain that way. It helps me helpful, and it often feels like kind of a higher self of mine comes through, and it helps me put words to experiences and feelings that I'm finding hard to just put into words through the left brain, I suppose. So that's so I'm going to share with me my poem and the artwork that goes together. And then I also am excited to be sharing a little bit of an unboxing of some new art supplies that were sent to me by the lovely people of Rubens. And they have sent me, oh my God, you guys, they have sent me giant watercolor pans. What? I have never heard of them. Actually, let me show you them here now, just for comparison, size comparison, because I am also demonstrating and swatching with them, but I didn't hold up the size comparison. So in the next part, I'm actually unboxing them, but I just wanted to show you here the size comparison. So this here is a, I'll do it here because I've got the blur on. This here is a little pan, like a Jane Davenport pan. And this here is the watercolor pan that the Paul Rubens people have sent me. How cool is this? So yes, so I'm very excited to show you these. They are amazing art, little art, watercolor art pans, giant ones, giant watercolors. And they come in these really cool ceramic tins. So it's not plastic, it's ceramic, it's really nice. So anyway, but in the art part, I'll show you them in more detail. So I think they're really, really good for, particularly for if you have a favorite color that you use a lot and you just know that you're going to keep buying it. So like I have like 3 or 4 colors that I adore. And I know that I keep buying tubes to fill up my little pans. So I think for those kinds of colors, it'd be brilliant to buy these big giant watercolor pans. Okay, I think that's all I had to say. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. So for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Tamara Laporte from Willowing Arts. I am a mixed media artist, online art teacher, and all-round crazy person. Author as well. I am mother, all sorts of things I am. Go by mostly human. I am a human living on this earth, experiencing a lot of stress like many of you are right now with everything that's going on, I'm sure. I like to make art. I like to show people how making art can enrich your life and make you feel happier. Sometimes, often, quite often. Not always, but most often can. And share with people how the creative process can be meditative, lower the cortisol levels, lower stress levels, and then make happy art, make happy, pretty art that makes you happy. Characters that are fun and sweet and cute, that sort of thing. And yeah, if you like my video today and you'd like to learn with me, learn some more art, just hang out and make some, like play around with some art supplies and things like that, then do please check out my website. It's www.willowing.org, where I run loads and loads and loads of art classes, and I'd love to see you there. This year we're running something called A Year of Light, and we are painting literal light, but we're also just letting the characters fill our lives with light. And so we're letting the paintings fill our lives with light as well. I was going to tell you actually, here are some of the paintings that we've been doing for A Year of Light in the last 2 months or so. So for my lessons, we've been doing, we've done a galactic bear. We have done a beautiful painting of a woman coming out of the forest into a bright light patch in the forest called The Clearing. I'm going to show them here. So the bear, then we did The Clearing, then we did the angel. I did an angel of light. Angel of light, I was all alone. Do you know that song? With the love of my life, if she's got glitter for skin, my radiant beam in the night. Anyway, that's one of my favorite songs ever, by the way, called Golden Hour by Jake. My angel of light, I was all alone. Anyway, sorry, got distracted, ADHD. Then I did this cat painting, or I call it guiding light. So this painting is of a cat that's sitting looking at the moon, and it's backlit, so we're looking at rim lighting and backlighting. And then I also included the lesson of this mousy that is star touched. And we've got loads more lessons by beautiful artists, amazing artists. I'm so blessed and privileged to work with lovely, beautiful, wonderful people that all have provided amazing lessons on light this year on Year of Light. So if you're interested in joining that, you still can join. Just follow the link below and you can sign up to the course there. Okay, everyone. So yes, I hope to see you on my on my courses, also on my social media. And if you enjoyed this, video, please do remember to like and subscribe, and maybe leave me a comment. It warms my heart. I am very grateful for any comments, likes, and loves that you leave me. And you can also ring that bell, and then you'll be reminded if a new video comes up. Plus, what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, and please follow me and all this on the socials. I've got I am willowing on Instagram. I am willowing. Okay, anyway, all the details are in the description below. Oh, yes, and also I was one final announcement. This has been a chaotic. This has been a very chaotic way of announcing things. Sorry, I keep forgetting. I've been so tired with all the darkness, but I'm back now. I'm back in the light. Sorry. One more thing I was going to say is, with everything that's gone on in the world, which I won't go into, politically, all the difficult stuff, I feel like, and the division that it's creating, I feel like it's really important to create more connection. And also, I've been wanting to do this for a while now. Anyway, regardless, I've been wanting to do more live, more connecting, like live, like in real life, connecting with people rather than just filming and then sharing it with you, because it's a bit isolating and disconnecting. So I am planning a series of Zoom sessions. I'm saying it like hesitantly because I think the tech can work. So I've been trying to prepare the tech for it for a while now. I'm going to put this camera, you see this camera? My camera, this is my Canon camera. I'm able to connect this up to the Zoom and basically zoom in on my art while I'm painting, while I'm teaching. And so I've been preparing the tech, and I want to basically organize actual, I'm going to call them paint and chat with Tam or something like that, art sessions. Maybe, not sure yet, once a month or so, or maybe more frequently if people are enjoying it. And I'm preparing it still. So it's really early embryonic stages. So nothing set in stone yet, but that's my plan, because I would like to feel you guys. Like, not, of course I can't touch you, but feel you more. I want to be more connected to people and share and heart to heart and be connected. So if you're interested in that, that's what I was going to say. Please join my newsletter, because my newsletter is where I announce pretty much everything. Paint and chat with Tam. Yes? Shall we do it? And live, so on Zoom, so I see your face, not just comments. I want to see you, hear you, not feel your content, and maybe I'll organize something in person as well. Finally, that's been on the cards for about 25 years. Can do that too, but I would like to be more connecting with people. So if you're interested, please join my newsletter. Details below. And I now shall move on and show you the art stuff. It's coming. It's definitely coming. I'll stop joking. Here we go. Let's do the art. Okay, see you again soon. With love. So hello everyone, and welcome to this little art part of my video. I'm very excited to be here today. I will be messing around in my art journal. It's sort of part of Finish a Journal, I suppose, of my series Finish a Journal. If you're not familiar with it, I started running a series called Finish a Journal maybe 3 years ago? I don't know. And I still haven't actually finished the journal because I keep starting a new one. So I don't feel like I could really make it part of the series. But I am going to be messing around in my journal. I've been recently doing some cool stuff like this. And what I do is I basically paint a face of some sorts, and then I mess around, as I like to call it, like just expressing, particularly around it, so the face can be it's a bit more, let's say, technically precise, and then the surrounding area. This is usually how I do art journals anyway. Is a little bit more right-brained, meaning communicating with just sort of the deeper stuff that hasn't necessarily got words. As I understand it, language is not part of the right brain. Is that right? I don't know. I'm not a neuroscientist or a neuroperson, but that's how I understand it. Anyway, so I did another one recently. These are some sketches. This one that we like to just kind of, you know, scribbling, writing, doodling around the face. And I wanted to do that today as well with you all. But first, before we do that, I have some very exciting something to show you. So the very lovely people at Paul Rubens, who are so kind and keep sending me free art supplies for me to test out and show you guys, sent me something I'm very excited about to share with you. These are, guess what they are? Well, you know already because the title of the video probably says it, but these are ginormous, gigantic watercolor pans. What? I have never heard of those before. So normally, right, watercolor pan, you've got that one, or sometimes you've got a double-sized. And here I've got double, like 2. This is a full, big, was it? I don't know what the word for this, but, you know, double, big-sized. And I've never seen really bigger. Obviously, you've got the little tubes, and then you're meant to just refill them in here. But the people at Paul Rubens thought, you know what? Why not make giant watercolor pans? And I'm super excited about it, so I just wanted to show them to you and swatch them a little bit. They sent me 3 colors because, of course, yeah, sending me a whole load. This is a lot. And when I think these are going to be really helpful is particularly when you have a favorite color that you know you use a lot. For instance, oh, let's see. Okay, here we go. I've got basically they sent me the 3 primary colors: blue, blue, red, and yellow. If there is a color that you absolutely love and you know you buy a lot of, so I have the teal color 509 in the Schminke series and neon pink, was it opera pink in Daniel Smith, and I keep buying the tubes. Now I would adore buying large watercolor I love it so much, pans for my favorite colors that I know I keep buying and buying and buying. So let's have a look. Yes, so basically they come in a box with plastic around them, so you take the plastic off, and then I don't know if you're meant to take, oh, it feels like, I don't know if it's plastic or ceramics. Let's have a look. It's probably plastic, but it feels fairly heavy. So they come in the box with a bit of felt tip around them. Look how pretty. How nice is this? And then it's like a giant, it's just a giant, oh, here, you can take them out from this. Oh yeah, oh, it's a little, it is a bit of ceramics as well. That's so lovely. It's made of some sort of stone. I thought maybe it was plastic, but it isn't. So this is this color. I think this must be the color name. On the box itself, is there a box color name? Yeah, it's in a ceramic dish. How cool is that? So cool. And then obviously you could refill it if you needed to, but this will last you a long time. Doesn't say the color on the back of the box. So now do I know which is which? No. Okay, so the boxes don't tell you. It's the ceramic dish itself that has the number on the back. It feels very kind of, you know, like nice that it's done in a ceramic dish. I thought it was plastic because most watercolor pans are plastic, aren't they? If I remember correctly, this might be a phthalo blue, because the lady said, would I like a, I think it was either a phthalo blue or an ultramarine blue, I can't remember now. But this is the number on the back. Oh, it feels so heavy and nice. I love these little dishes, or the actual tins, or whatever you want to call them, pans, right? That's what we call them usually. Looks like black, but this is a blue. I'll activate them in a second. And then a yellow. And of course, if you've got the 3 primaries, you can mix your own. But how I would do this, like I said, for instance, I have a couple of colors that I use religiously. And if they were sold in large, these kind of large tins or ceramic dishes, definitely would buy them. Particularly if they turn out to be cheaper. That I haven't compared that. I don't know if, you know, like buying the tubes and then refilling the little tins is cheaper, but usually it is. So, right, the more you buy, the actual tubes that I buy, if I buy a bigger tube, if it's 5 mils or 10 mils or whatever, 15 mils, the 15 mils, this is usually the case, isn't it? The 15 mils, the bigger the amount is you buy, the cheaper it becomes. So that's logical that these should also proportionately be cheaper. But I haven't checked that because I didn't buy them, I was given them, which is very kind. Alright, let's have a look. So, excuse me, I have a cold, a very bad cold. And that's why I'm sniffling around a little bit. That's why I am a little bit sniffy, little snifflish. Alright, let's have a look at them. Really like these. They're just so, I don't know, they feel so serious and special. And okay, let's just have a look. So, red, beautiful, nice and juicy. We'll come close up a little bit. Okay, juicy. Oh, nice actually, really vibrant. We'll add some more water, make it a little bit more cool. Alright. Nice. I'm going to have to change my colours. There's quite a lot of pigment, it feels. Quite a lot of pigment. Let's do the blue. Like I said, I can't remember what colour. Oh, this looks more like black now. Oh no, it is blue. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh look. Oh. Ooh, yeah, it's like a phthalo blue. Beautiful. One of my favourite types of blues as well. A little bit more turquoisey, leaning towards that rather than... Oh, anyway. Something like that. Nice. And then the yellow will be... Oh, oops, I've got a bit of blue in there. A bit more green now. Oops, I didn't... Okay, hold on. I'll use super clean water for this. Let me try it again. Sorry. Here we go. Just to use this side. Proper, no other color in it. Okay, so here we go. It's kind of like a neutral-ish yellow. Maybe slightly more leaning towards a... Cool. Nice. So here. So now let's make some mixes. So if we do mix some of this yellow. This is a little bit of a messy palette, but let's just put some yellow here. Mix it in with that blue and make a green. Nice green. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Make that kind of green. A lighter green. That's nice. A bit of a lemony green you can make with those. I don't know. I don't think the purple will look that nice. These two might be not so easy to mix into a nice purple. But let's see. For purple, it's easier to use kind of more of a magenta leaning red. I'm just going to clean this. Just clean this bit. Might be a bit more of a muddy. This might be a bit more of a muddy purple if you mix that. But let's try. See what we get. So if we put some red in there, and then mix it with a bit of blue. No, see, it's not very nice. That's because you need. It's better to use a magenta for purple. But okay, well let's put some more red in. That's got nothing to do with the It's okay. Anyway, it's got nothing to do with these pans. This is just the color mixing is harder. You know, you get more of a bruised purple, an aubergine purple maybe. If you come on one of my courses called Kaleidoscope, I talk exactly about why this happens. So because not all blues, because this is not a pure blue and this is a pure red. Even with pure blue, and by pure hue we mean pure primary, and there isn't actually such a thing as pure primary anyway. all primary colors will have a slight lean towards either cool or warm. But anyway, if you had a magenta and then you mix it with an ultramarine, you get much more of a vibrant purple. But because these two, the blue in particular and the red aren't quite the right of their kind, it makes more of a browny purple. But you can make good orange with this, so there's another secondary color we can mix. So it would be the orange, and that's fine. That will come out alright, you'll see. Right, so I should have actually cleaned this first. Let me just do that. Clean it. If you want to learn about color really in depth, like super in depth, I run a course called Kaleidoscope. Come to my site and then you can sign up to it. I'm not running it live anymore, but you can still buy Kaleidoscope 24 and then you get all my hints and tips on color mixing and how to really mix your vibrant, really beautiful color like tones and things, and avoiding the problem of, let's say, that kind of more bruised aubergine red. But this orange will look kind of cool. Let me just get a bit more yellow. There's too much red in there. I just need to put in a lot more yellow. Okay, here we go. That's going to be a fairly nice orange. Look at that. Nice orange. Put orange here. See that? That's lovely. That's a lovely orange. But yeah, if you really wanted to learn more deeply about color mixing and color theory and stuff, I have a really good, even if it says on myself, a good course on it. Anyway, that's a by the by. What I'm doing is testing the colors, and I just thought I'll mix because it's kind of nice to see. Yeah, it's cool. Okay, so this is really cool. Basically, if you had, I actually don't know if Paul Rubens sells like their entire series in large pans, in large. If they do, then because I have been trying out a lot of their paints. Just remember, you may remember from my other videos, I would love to get the lavender one. There's a couple of colors that only they do that I really like. Lavender is one of them. I would get like a lavender one of these as well. But having the primaries is always helpful. Or couple of primaries, because you might want to have one on the blue and maybe a magenta. Like I would get any of the kind of colors that I use a lot, like magenta. I use red, violet, beautiful oranges, and teal. 509 Schminke. I would get at least a couple of them. So anyway, so I just wanted to demonstrate them to you. Aren't they cool? The little ceramic dish is super, super sweet, I have to say. And yeah, so it's this brand, Paul Rubens. You can, I should have Amazon links in the description of this video. I am not affiliated, but I have been sent these for free to review them, and that's what's happening right now. So just so you understand the deal and the situation that I have with them. Okay, how cool are they? So now, and so I'm going to be art journaling for expression and just musing. Meaning, what I tend to do in my art journals, for those who don't know, if you're new to this video, hello! I should have introduced myself. I probably have. So I use art journals for, self-connection, playing around, messing around. In Dutch, there's a word called kliederen, which is very good expression. It really just means sort of messing around in your journal with paint and color and fun and words and doodly things. And what I do is I sit with myself. Lately I've been pretty down. It's actually it's been quite a challenge to even make art lately, because I've just been feeling quite low. And normally if I'm low, I actually take myself to the art journal to just cleaner, mess around and get some doodles in there that represent or connect to actually the dark, the difficult side, but usually in a poetic way. And so it says it this way, Stingray, and I thought that was funny because I just said in a poetic way and then it's rhymed again. So let's get started with that. I have already drawn myself a face ahead of time. A beautiful little face here that I liked, and then I'm just gonna cleader around mess around. I'm going to paint her face fairly neatly, if you will, but still in an expressive way, with a mix of watercolor, acrylic inks, actual acrylics, meaning heavy-bodied, and probably pens, pencils, and some color pencils as well. That's currently my go-to. Those are my go-to supplies nowadays. Okay, so I shall start the painting process now, and at the end of this painting process I will read the poem to you that accompanies this journal spread. And once again, if you enjoyed this video today and you'd like to learn with me, do come check out my classes on www.willowing.org. I'd love to hang out with you and make art together. Okay everyone, enjoy the rest of this video, and I'll see you again soon. Bye! If you want to be found, you must first be lost. To love, to shine, to power, to the longing for this whole thing to be mine. If you want to be found, you must first see, with your eyes open, with your eyes closed, with eyes made of charcoal, with eyes made of gold, the whole story unfold. If you want to be found, you must first let go. Of stories, of seeking the fire, of chasing the answers, of clinging to thorns and to roses, by song, by prayer, by hope. If you want to be found, you must first lose yourself in oceans, in trees, in clouds, in rainbows, in tears, in sand, in shadows, in grief, in wind, in screams, in namelessness, in shamelessness, in your children's children's children, in demons and angels, in Kali's creation and destruction, in dragons, fairies and magic, in heaven and hell, and finally back again, you are found.